Hey folks, Jang here from ultimaterc.com, and this is my Exceed RC rally car conversion. If you want to see more about how this came about, look for the video with Phase 1 in the title. In Phase 1, I started with a box stock Exceed RC Dynamite monster truck, converted it basically into one of their on-road or drift cars by swapping out suspension components. Then I retuned the suspension with shock position, shock oil, and springs, and put on some rally car tires. For Phase 2, I used basically the exact same chassis, didn't change many settings, but I wanted to upgrade a few parts to give it a little bit more agility and some more speed. Started out with the Servo. Stock Servo was very slow. So I went to hobbyparts.com, got a EXI D227F high-speed Metal Gear Servo. It was a direct drop-in, and it is much faster than the original Servo that comes on these cars. And then also from hobbyparts.com, I dropped in this Hobbywing Easy Run brushless motor system. It has the low-cost 35 amp speed control and a thinned 540 sized motor. It was just $60 for the set. This particular combo has the 3000 kV motor. It's a little bit low on the kV for an on-road car, but it should work out alright. And then finally, I changed out the tires. In Phase 1, I had the Tamiya Rally Block tires that are used on their DF03RA, and those were just a little bit hard, and they also just didn't have very good compliance over bumps. So I swapped in these HPI Pirelli Rally style tires, which have actually been discontinued, but you can still find them on eBay and from various vendors. They're much softer, more compliant, and they do have foam inserts. Like I said before, I did not change anything else. The suspension settings remained the same. I didn't move any weight around. Everything else seemed to be working just fine. I just wanted more traction, more agility, and more speed. So let's see how it worked out. More traction, more agility, and more speed on the on-road track? Check. Now, like I said, you can get a higher kV motor from this same combo, and it'll actually cost the same amount, and it will give you more speed than you see here. Additionally, I used the stock gearing from when it was in the brushed motor form, and the motor here was running extremely cool. It was really undergeared, very conservative. It was barely getting any warmth out of it at all. It was somewhere around 110 degrees Fahrenheit. So, faster than it was before, but there's still more speed that could be extracted from it by just changing gearing. On the off-road track, that brushless motor system really helped it to come alive, and now it was able to clear things that it wasn't able to clear before, and it had plenty of power to spare. Now, unfortunately, there had been no track maintenance on this particular track since the last time I ran, so it was in worse shape because they were now racing on a different track on the same property. Thankfully, with much better tires that are softer and have more grip, I was still able to keep control around the track at all times. And it also had much more forward traction than it did before. For the most part, I was just happy to have softer tires so that the compliance over the really small bumps was much better, because with the Tamiya Rally Block tires, you could really see that body just rattling around over every small little bump. On this day, it was just rattling around on the really big bumps. So there you have it, a rally car that uses standard sized wheels and tires, standard sized bodies, and with one setup, one set of tires can get around an on-road track or a rough off-road track, jumps and all, just fine. Buying everything brand new, you should be able to put together a vehicle like this for around $210. That's ready to run with a basic battery, with a brushless motor combo, and 2.4 GHz radio system. Thanks go out to nitrorcx.com for helping to sponsor this conversion, and to viewers like you for your support. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you on the friendly forums at ultimaterc.com. Bye for now.